Now what am I saying here?
Do you have what it takes to live?
Do you have what it takes to live in my backyard for $1 million? I'll feed you all kinds of garbage and you'll sleep out in the rain and I'll shock you with a cattle prod. But you'll win $1 million at the end. Isn't that amazing? We all know what a MrBeast video looks like, right? But what if I told you there was a whole world of MrBeasts out there? And what if I told you that due to a new feature that YouTube is adding to the platform, these MrBeast regional variants are about to become a huge problem for all of us.
This is a special report.
For your butt?
Here's a condensed version of MrBeast's journey from small YouTuber to one of the largest media companies on the planet. From 2014 to 2017, YouTube was insane. YouTube was both incredibly popular and the center of all discourse on the internet. Whether it was people talking about what's happening on the internet or people making stuff that everyone was talking about. It was very common to have a viral YouTube video that everyone saw pretty regularly. And then, of course, in 2017, when the adpocalypse hits, that changes massively. There's a massive scandal about the kinds of content that people are watching on YouTube. Advertisers get real nervous, and there's this massive demonetization wave that clears out the platform in a pretty fundamental way. And it is not an accident that at the same time that YouTube is drastically overhauling what kinds of content people can watch, what kinds of content people can make money with, and what kinds of content children are served, MrBeast starts blowing up. In early 2017, he posts his first big viral video in which he counts to 100,000.
81,940, 81,905, 81,000.
It's a really dumb, bad video, but like, you know, perfect for children.
I invited all my friends. Go have fun.
We need to break down what a MrBeast video is. So, in no particular order, here is what makes a MrBeast video a MrBeast video. Money, 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 money. He's giving out large sums of money to people to do extreme things, but he's also spending a lot of money in general. A lot of his videos a few years ago were him trying out, fancy cars or super yachts or trying expensive caviar. The point is opulence. The point is that he's going to spend a ton of money that you don't have, and you get to watch him do it, so it kind of feels like you have that money. This makes it feel like he's always one-upping himself, always outdoing himself. Challenges. Is he going to lock himself in a box for 30 days or climb to the top of the world's largest skyscraper? Train goes in the pit, where a train just goes into a pit. We're talking about 12-year-old boy content. Any sort of brain-rotted internet activity that you can think of the last 10 years, MrBeast has probably made some kind of video about it. He's super into A/B testing. Everything is being tested and calibrated. He's gone on record saying that he spends hours and hours and hours on his thumbnails, and the point is to understand how to be what he describes as the best YouTube channel ever. Not the best videos ever, not the best, most entertaining content ever. He wants to be the best YouTube channel ever. And that means leaning directly into the metrics that YouTube provides and optimizing them fairly viciously. And finally, he has no personality. He is a void, a vacuum. There's nothing in there. He is effectively an avatar. He has no life or interests or personal tastes. And this is very important for going viral. Personality, identity, the messiness of your human mind and feelings are all liabilities when you're trying to reach a maximum amount of people on an algorithmic platform. You must have no point of view. You must have no personality. You must have no interest. You must be a husk of a human being. To make perfect slop, you must be slop. Okay, just so I have it, I'm gonna list all of our international YouTubers, and then we can talk more broadly.
Russia, Brazil, India, United Arab Emirates, Italy, Argentina, USA, and...
This stuff is leaving containment. I just think children deserve better entertainment than this. This is a nightmare. But I would even say it's not even for children. It's for an algorithm. But you can see MrBeast's influence in all of these videos. They are heavily optimized, deeply A/B tested, and their titles are effectively just a random assortment of words that children might click on. We called all brain rot superheroes Elsa and K-pop demon hunters at 3 a.m. The problem of international channels copying, cloning, tweaking the MrBeast formula has only gotten worse over the last 5 years. And, most importantly, thanks to this new auto-dubbing feature from YouTube, it's about to become all of our problem as well. Up until recently, you probably would have never seen or heard of any of these videos. But chances are much higher now because YouTube has rolled out a new auto-dubbing feature.
Guardate questo video! Watch this video!
So YouTube has been a fairly international platform from the very beginning. In fact, there have been auto-translating caption options on the website since 2009. But this new auto-dubbing feature changes things quite a bit. Instead of the user having to put in a fair amount of work to find international content on the platform, YouTube will now be offering it up to users dubbed in their language. MrBeast is the most popular creator. There's thousands of people aping MrBeast content. Get ready for a MrBeast regional variant explosion, the likes of which you've never seen before. And we've been crunching the numbers on how effective this auto-dubbing feature is at surfacing viral content. We do a monthly report for our readers over at Garbage Day about the top videos on YouTube and other platforms. And 1 month after YouTube launched this new auto-dubbing feature, our top video list for YouTube was full of candy-colored, sociopathically smiling, brain-rotted, bargain bin MrBeast garbage.
Slime 67!
The auto-dubbing feature for YouTube is also an insidious business move. I think it should be seen as a way to outsource content labor to poorer countries with weaker ad markets. We've known for a long time that this current video era we're in is overwhelming for creators. They have to make thousands of short-form video clips and hours of footage and invest hundreds of thousands of dollars in production to make content for these platforms to please their algorithms to go viral. Now you can support these creators in America with better ad payouts or less punishing algorithmic restrictions and requirements, or you could just auto-translate content from creators in countries where those small payouts are enough to keep going. And this is not to knock the content creators in the global south. It's the fact that these companies aren't making these platforms more hospitable for everyone that's the problem. And the MrBeast variants are just the most obnoxious, ugly, ridiculous tip of that iceberg. Most adults have jobs, which means we can't watch that much TV. But children, well, they have a lot more time on their hands to consume content, which makes MrBeast and all of the international MrBeast variants big business. God knows what those children will be like when they grow up, but there is a problem with oversaturating an algorithmic platform with all of the same kinds of videos. And that is the Pandora's box that YouTube has opened with this auto-dubbing feature. The minute everyone knows the playbook for success, success can be gamed. This lowest common denominator content is what YouTube looks like and feels like across the world right now. The question is, how long will the average user want to watch this stuff?
Now is not the time to show your fear.
I want my Happy Meal!
Laugh those demons out.
What's happening